How many meters are in a kilometer? Select all that are correct. We've got some unit conversions there. How many centimeters are in 2.6 meters, and how many kilometers are there in 550 meters? I've lumped all these together because they all deal with the same thing as far as unit conversions. To do these, I always just think of the meter stick. All right, the meter stick is 1 meter in length, and this is the end of one. So 1 meter stick is 1 meter in length. It's not a yardstick. A yardstick is about 36 inches, or is exactly 36 inches. Meter stick's about 39 inches, so it's a little bit longer. But we were not even interested in the inches side. We're interested in the back side here, which has these centimeters. These are centimeters, and it goes all the way up 90, 91, 92, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99. And then all the way at the end, 99 is not quite at the end. 100 is at the very end here. It just doesn't have the room to write the number 100 because it's marked by 100. But there are 100 centimeters in a meter stick. Another way to remember that is there are 100 years in a century, or 100 cents in a dollar. So anytime we see the cent of something, we're thinking 100. In between the centimeters are the millimeter marks, and it's kind of hard to see on this, but there are 10 little marks between every single centimeter on here. And so if there are 100 centimeters and there are 10 millimeters between each and every one of those centimeters, well, 10 times 100 will be 1,000. So 1,000 millimeters are in a meter stick. There's 10 millimeters in a centimeter, but there's 1,000 millimeters in a meter stick. And then the last one is the kilometer. The kilometer is if I took 1,000 of these meter sticks and laid them end to end to end, it would be a kilometer. Think of a kilometer as a very large distance, almost like a mile. It's definitely 10 meter sticks wouldn't be nearly enough to go a kilometer, or a large distance like a mile. And even 100, you think 100 meter sticks might be a lot, but it's really not that much. One time around the track is 400 meters, and so it would only be like 1/4 of the way around the track. And again, that's nowhere near a mile. So one kilometer would be 1,000 of these meter sticks. And you can use this to do other things as well, where if I said how many centigrams are in a gram, well, just think of the meter stick. How many centimeters are in a meter? There's 100. So same thing with grams. There's 100 centigrams in a gram. If I said how many grams are there in a kilogram, think of the meter stick. There's 1 meter in a kilometer, or kilometer. So same thing. There's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. If I said how many milliliters are in a centiliter, think of the meter stick. There are 10 millimeters in a centimeter, so there would be 10 milliliters in a centiliter. So same thing. So in this case, how many meters are there in 1 kilometer? In 1,000. That would be our number up there. Let me go ahead and mark these off here for you. All right, so we got 1,000 for this guy, 1,000 meters in a kilometer. It says select all that are correct. 1 millimeter is 1,000 kilometers. Well, that doesn't make sense. 1 millimeter is one of these little things. 1,000 kilometers is a huge distance, like several states traveling by car. So we would not select that. 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. Yeah, there you go. 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. So that's something we would check off. 1 meter is 100 millimeters. Nah, it's 100 centimeters, but not millimeters. 1,000 of those little millimeter ones. So we wouldn't check that one. We would check this one. 1 millimeter equals 100 centimeters, because there we go. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we set up there. 1,000 of these meter sticks, that's going to be 1 kilometer. 1 meter stick is 1,000 centimeters. Nah, the centimeters only go up to 100 on the meter stick, so not 1,000. 1 kilometer is 100,000 centimeters. Well, let's slowly look at this. Let's see. We've got 1 kilometer. We know that that's going to be 1,000 meters. All right, so then we just got to figure out how many centimeters are in 1,000 meters. Well, I know there's 100 centimeters in every meter, so if we multiply that times 100, looks like 1,000 times 100 would equal to 100,000. So yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Put a check next to that, 100,000 centimeters. And then 1 meter stick is 1,000 millimeters. Yeah, those are the little bitty lines. There's 1,000 of them. Number 5 says, how many centimeters are in 2.6 meters? Well, each one of these is 100 centimeters. So 2 meter 6 will be 200 centimeters. And then 0.6 meters would be 60 centimeters. So that'd be 260 centimeters if you want to write it all out. Here's a neat way you can do the conversions as well. If you had 2.6 meters, if you wanted to convert it to centimeters, I like to draw these grid lines and put on the bottom what you're trying to get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of meters and get to centimeters. And so I'll put the centimeters on the top. And then you just do the unit conversion where 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. And then you just solve. Everything on the top you multiply. Everything on the bottom you divide by. Everything on the top you multiply. Everything on the bottom you divide by. So 2.6 times 10 would be 260 centimeters. Same thing with this one there. How many kilometers are there in 550 meters? Well, if I wanted to convert 550 meters to kilometers, I want to get kilometers here at the end. I just draw them a little grid line. I'm going to put meters on the bottom because I'm trying to get rid of it. And I'm going to put kilometers on the top because that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm going to divide by the bottom, so I'll put it on, meters down. I want to get rid of that. I'm going to cancel it out. And then you just put the unit conversion where 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. And then you just solve. Everything on the top you multiply by. 550 times 1 is still 550. And then you divide by everything on the bottom. So 550 divided by 1,000, let's see, that'd be a half, right? So 0.55 kilometers.